And I wanted to congratulate you on being on Count and Tracked.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have no idea what I did to make that happen, but I'm glad it happened. I'm really glad it happened.
Merry Christmas to you, huh?
Hey, happy Hanukkah. Merry Kwanzaa.
Merry Kwanzaa. So I was wondering, I thought you were absolutely fantastic with Lucas dealing with Allie's pregnancy and rape. And I was wondering how you approached your acting with that storyline.
It's really easy because Lindsay's really good. So she makes it really easy. Plus, I have a daughter who's 6 in real life. And sometimes I kind of, I don't know, what is it called? Method acting a little, where you pull stuff from your personal life into your work. Sometimes I try to do that, but I don't know. But I also just want to make it real for people who have gone through that. So anytime I play a situation, I always think about people who have gone through it, and I try to make it something they can identify with. But thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so how do you feel about Lucas being a grandpa again?
I actually like that. It gives me an excuse to have gray hair. So I kind of dig that. Plus, I like working with kids. So anytime there's like a kid on the set or in the mix, even if it's like a doll kid that's fake, it's still kind of cool to hold a kid in a scene and try to make all that work, where you substitute and you try to like envision a real child in your arms. But I do enjoy working with kids too. So that's actually fun because they leave anything to happen, like very spontaneous moments happen with kids. And they don't they're very moment to moment, and that's kind of how I think acting is interesting to watch. If you can have those moments, the moments that aren't planned are the best moments.
Are you gonna have any scenes with Bonnie Lockhart? Is the Bonnie Lucas storyline kind of done?
I was confused because when I initially went back like a while ago, a couple of months ago, like 6 or 8 months ago, and I didn't even know that Adrian died. So I'm out there playing scenes about Bonnie, and I'm like, wait a minute, where's Adrian? So I wish someone told me that Adrian actually died, because like for the first 2 weeks I was back like months ago, I didn't even play it. So it was horrible. But I always like working with Judy, no matter what form she's in. So Bonnie is really cool to work with, because talk about anything that can happen moment to moment. She makes that really fun. So I love working with Judy, and Bonnie is kind of crazy. I get to take my shirt off with Bonnie, which is kind of cool.
That's true.
Good or bad, that's just what happens.
Or we can see Lucas and Philip. Lucas finally has a sibling in town, and they don't seem to be connecting.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. Sometimes Lucas and Philip connect, sometimes they don't. But Lucas used to be really involved in like the corporate end of things. So it would be nice to kind of be reintroduced to like the whole Titan scenario, because that used to be a big motivation for Lucas to do well at Titan or Countess Wilhelmina or wherever I think he was. He was more involved corporately, which was kind of cool. Now I just say I have a job and I have no idea what the job is. But it usually entails leaving the show, because it's usually somewhere else.
Right.
So that's not good. Once you hear Lucas got to go on business, he's going to be gone for a while.
I think he's with Demira. Isn't that why he's living in the mansion?
I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know. I think so, but I don't know. I've never experienced that end of it. So I don't
know. Okay. So do you think Lucas regrets telling Allie how Sammy dealt with her rapist? Because that didn't work out too well for Allie.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Lucas tells Allie how Sammy dealt with a rapist by shooting him, and then Allie attempts to do the same thing with Tripp.
Right.
It occurred to Lucas that Allie would do such a thing.
I don't know. It was a weird thing. I kind of played it like I was implanting the seed in her head a little bit underneath the lines, just so she so I would have some justification of telling her the story. But then I remember there being a lot of details in the writing that were, I had to call Allison Sweeney in real life and like say, are these details right? Because Allison Sweeney remembers every single thing about every storyline. And we kind of look back and you know, it was like a little scenario where I had misspoke where her rape took place. But it wasn't a big deal. And I think they took care of it. But I tried to just play it like I was trying to implant the thing in her head. But I don't know. I don't think Lucas felt very empowered because he really wasn't doing much about it at that point. So he just kind of wanted someone to do something about it. And maybe if he brought it up to her, she'd take the ball and run with it, which she did.
Yeah, do you think Allie's more like Sammy or more like Lucas?
I think that she might resemble Sammy more in her like blonde, blue-eyed appearance, but she's definitely more like Lucas. You know, I think that Sammy is a lot more, she's got a lot going on that I don't think Allie deals with. But I think her personality resembles her father more than her mother. And you know, Lindsay is here. You could ask her a question if you want.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even see Lindsay.
Just FYI, throwing it out there.
I'm sorry. They told me that was my last question. I'm sorry. I didn't see Lindsay at all. All I see is you on the screen.
Carrie, you can go ahead and ask Lindsay a question and then we'll wrap that up.
Oh, I was asking Lindsay, did you do any research on Allie's background and the background of Sammy Lucas?
I did. I didn't find out who I was playing until the day before my first set of scenes.
Oh my.
So I kind of had not a ton of time to do a lot of research because obviously the show's been on for so long and there's so much history there. But yeah, I did do some research. I watched some scenes kind of to get their personalities and mannerisms and kind of work that into my own.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.